Hey, welcome. So today, we're going to do something kind of cool. We're taking just a few lines of text, literally a single conversation, and we're going to unpack the massive, epic story that's hiding right inside it. It's a story about war, about coming home, and, well, about the quiet battles that you keep fighting long after the war is supposedly over.
And it's pretty amazing when you think about it, right? How can a few simple words hold so much weight? We're talking years of history, the desperation of a whole army, and the really private, intimate fear of just one person. That's exactly what we're diving into, this huge hidden narrative packed into one tiny exchange. All right, so to really get this, we've got to start at the beginning. We need to look at the one thing, the one overwhelming drive that kicks this whole thing off. It's this singular focus that just consumes everybody, the return. And the context here, well, it's everything. This isn't just wrapping up after one fight. No, we're talking about years of brutal conflict. Can you just imagine that for a second? The sheer exhaustion, the losses, that kind of weariness that gets into your bones. After all that, there's only one thing left. One thing that matters: getting home. And then we get this line, and wow, it's this incredible admission from a leader that he's completely powerless. Think about that. The desire to go home isn't just an order they're following. He's saying it's a force of nature. It's a tidal wave. He's basically admitting this feeling, this need to get home is way more powerful than my authority, more powerful than me. It's just unstoppable. And that really is the heart of it, isn't it? Homecoming. It's a feeling we all get. It's not just about a physical building. It's about the end of a long, hard journey. It's supposed to mean safety, peace, the dream that you can go back to being the person you were before everything happened. But, and this is a big but, that dream can be incredibly fragile. Okay, so this is where the camera pulls in tight. We're shifting from this huge epic scale, this entire army on the move, and we're zooming right into this quiet, really intense personal moment. Just two people talking. Just listen to that. Promise me you'll come back. So simple, right? But it's holding everything. It's a plea, for sure. But it's also packed with love, with fear, with this desperate need for just a little bit of certainty in a world that's been nothing but chaos. This is the voice of home trying to pull the warrior back, to give him a future to hold on to. And what this shows so clearly is the massive gulf between their two worlds. On one side, you've got this beautiful, hopeful plea, this idea that a simple promise can make everything okay. But on the other side, you have the warrior's brutal reality. The world of home is asking for a guarantee, but the world of war just can't give one. It's an impossible situation. And then he says it. What if I can't? That's the line that changes everything. Notice, it's not no. He's not refusing. It's a question, and it's just dripping with vulnerability. It's like the first crack in that tough, heroic armor, and you can suddenly see all the doubt and fear hiding underneath.
So that one little question, what if I can't? It just blows the doors wide open to this whole universe of fear that hasn't been said out loud. And that's what we have to dig into now. What is he really trying to say with that?
So, let's ask it directly. What is he actually afraid of? I mean, is it just, the physical trip home? Is he worried he might not make it? Or is there something way deeper going on here? This question is really the key to this whole thing. Because this fear isn't just one thing. It's got layers, On the surface, yeah, absolutely, there's the fear of dying. I might not survive, and the fear of getting lost on this treacherous path home. But then you peel back a layer, and it gets deeper. It's the fear of change. The fear that he's not the same person who left. And then, maybe the scariest one of all, the fear that even if he gets back, he won't fit in anymore. That home won't actually be his home. And really, that's the core of it. That's the big takeaway from this whole exchange. The physical journey home, with all its real, external dangers, might actually be the easy part compared to the battle he's fighting on the inside. That struggle to figure out how the person he was can live with the person he's become.
So, it leaves us with this really powerful question, one that goes way beyond just this one story. It speaks to something universal about conflict, about trauma. When the journey is finally over, when you're finally back home, does the battle inside you ever really truly end? It's a heavy thought. Thanks for joining me on this one.